Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. I just woke up and I'm active on your behalf. I've just checked my email and I haven't received any new messages from anyone. And as far as I can remember, I answered all questions. If you send a message and I still haven't answered, be patient or send me a message again with a reminder. There is one thing I want to address very briefly. When you were a small kid, your complex thinking was not developed yet, so you couldn't process things in a complex manner. If something didn't add up, as a spirit being, you could sense it, but you couldn't process what was going on. That's why later in life, sometimes you have memories of things that happened way earlier, and now things fall into place. Now, don't think that just because you are an adult, according to the world, when you're 18, you're an adult. Adulthood, according to the world, is a construct also. I've spoken about it before. But when I'm saying better, when you mature as a human being, don't think that because you've matured, you can process everything and you can understand everything. You can't. You are a creature. You're not the Most High. Okay? The reason I'm reminding you of this is because often when Satan is fighting you, because that guy is fighting believers all the time, that is his full-time job description that he entitled himself with. God didn't give him that description. He did. When he is bringing this flood of contention towards you, it is to blind you from seeing something else. Because that's the enemy's power, to blur your perception. That's really what it comes down to. It works like this. If the enemy sees that you're having an impact on certain people, the enemy will come with other folks that will have issues with you. The enemy will stir other folks against you that will project their issues on you. So now you are occupied with this contention from those other people. The enemy is doing that so that you won't notice you're effective. It's a way to discourage you, or it's a way to draw your resource away from where you are effective into spending it on the enemy's terms. That's what the enemy is doing. And often when you go through this flood of resistance, you don't see it. So what I'm telling you in this video, it will spare you a lot of frustration, headache. Anytime any issue arises, just inhale and exhale. If needed, get a night's sleep, or spend some time with your wife, or if you believe your husband, or some time with your kids, or watch a movie. Just relax for a moment, and later on, not too long, but later, check the situation again. Then often you'll notice that there's nothing that adds up with the situation, because that situation was a hoax that was sent your way. You may encounter an individual that's crying for help, and you think, you know what, I'm going to point the individual in the right direction. But later, you realize, hold on a minute, why was this individual acting like this? Now you realize that the individual wasn't even looking for help. The individual doesn't even remember that they even asked you for help. What was going on? It was the enemy using them to hoax you into spending your capacity as a believer in a place that's outside of God's will. You will encounter people that will appear to be people in need, but it's really you're the one who needs to be delivered from them. You have endangered people And then you have dangerous people. I've explained it before. The enemy will send dangerous people to you, disguised as endangered people. So the enemy will send wolves in sheep's clothing that will appear like wounded sheep to trick you into casting your pearls before swine. That's why I don't care what arises, whether it's a financial situation, whether it's at work, someone has an issue against you, whatever it is, inhale, exhale, praise the Lord, remain calm, and later pick up the case again. And when you pick up the case, look at the whole context. And when the context doesn't add up, then you know it's fake news, it's a hoax was sent your way. Recognize a hoax on time. Even though it's just a hoax, it can escalate. And you don't have to go through all of that. That's it for now. Keep agreeing with Christ and be at peace.